Welcome back everyone, Grojan here, and today we are going to have a little look at PowerWash Simulator. Now, I've not played this before. It kind of intrigues me a little bit, so we're just going to go straight in and have a look at the career. It says, juggle weird and wonderful cleaning jobs. Try and make your new PowerWash business a success. So we're going there, we're going to start a career. It says, oh, it's the same 1 to 2 players. You can have multiple players on this. So, we've got to clean a van in a garage. Do we get between nothing and $150 for doing it? Let's have a look and see what happens. Great news, finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it, it looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake. But that's a good thing, it meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust, there's even equipment in the back, just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. Start the job. Okay, so we got different nozzles. Select a nozzle, select soap, jump, select extension, and we aim differently. Toggle washer. Alright, well, we'll learn that as we go. So, there we go. We are just going to start spraying. But that's coming up so clean already. Before I start, right, I need to just turn this volume down a little bit. It's deafening me. Right, so, let's get on with cleaning our little truck. We just earned $1 through cleaning something. We might as well get the wheel out of the way as well. There we go. We just got money for that, right? But we hadn't finished cleaning. Should we just do one side first? Oh, the wheel is now done. So we got £4. It's going to take ages. It's coming up shiny though. It's gone a little bit quicker than I was imagining. Right, let's check different... Oh, hang on. Different nozzles. We've got... Oh, okay. So that looks like 20, 15, 25, 40. Oh, so that does more of an area but less power. That will actually do for doing these sides, I guess. It looks like it might take more than one run over it though. Right, let's try a different nozzle. Go for the 25. There we go, that's better. That window still looks dirty. There we go, it's coming up spotless. Nice and clean. Right, do we need to clean the mirror? There we go, that's clean as well. What about the back of it? That's alright, that's alright. So we can jump as well. So, oh, so we got to do this to get to the top, or is there a way up? Maybe we can climb up, I don't know. So yeah, for anyone who's been watching any of the other games I'm doing like a little first look series on my channel. And see what kind of games I like, and what games you lot will like, and what we would see, what you'd like to see me play more of and stuff like that. And for other games as well that might not fit the channel, I'm going to put them on my Grojan Plays channel and see how they go over there. So if anyone wants to follow on that channel, the link should be somewhere on my YouTube thing, somewhere on YouTube, and it's in some of my community posts as well. So if anyone's interested, go and drop a follow over there. If you do want to see more kinds of videos, more first looks, more little practices, trials and stuff like that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up as well. Drop some comments as well. Let us know. Because it's hard to judge what people want to see if they're not telling me. So, if you could, that would be very, very helpful. And we also have a Discord channel. And the link is in the words aren't coming out now. The link is in the description. So, I've just recorded a first look of The Evil Within, and then same day I'm having a little look at this PowerWash Simulator, and I might have a look at House Flipper a bit later today too, before I go to work. So we'll see how that goes, and then we'll just have these all on the channel, like a couple of weeks maybe, just to see how they all go. So that door, it's really clean already, isn't it? Well, one side. We're nearly halfway. So we've earned 16 quid so far. We've got loads to do though. We need to make more money so we can buy different... Do we get more for these windows? We might have to get the different nozzle for that. We'll see how that goes in a bit. The graphics are quite nice for such a simple little game, aren't they? Right, there's the back bumper done. Oh, look at that. We're getting our own power wash van. So we're going to be able to go out doing work. Let's get the wheel sorted. There we go. Well, that was, the writing is coming up nice and clean. It's funny that we just got a truck from the auctions, right? And it's got our little company on there already. PowerWash Services. Should be able to draw little things on there, shouldn't we? I can't use a controller very well though, so anyone else who's been watching will probably know that. Especially if you watch me play anything like The Last of Us or The Evil Within. Harper Short, there's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbour's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is gonna need a quality pressure washer. Okay, so guess we're gonna move in. Oh, there's a little step ladder there. Can we pick that up or can we just stand on it? I don't know. We'll finish this side on the front and then we'll stand on it and see if we can do the roof. Looks like we missed a little bit there. That side panel never lit up, I don't think. So we might need to do a bit more of that. But this is coming up great. Got to do a little bit around the handle. And we want to do... We're stuck on the step. Got to do the mirror. And this side of the mirror. Here we go. That's done. It's very, very relaxing, this game. Up to now, anyway. Up to now. There's probably going to be a part where I can't find what needs cleaning. And it's going to take me ages and I'll get frustrated with it or something. But this is nice and chilled. I can see why people enjoy it, though. Enjoy playing it. Can we not turn the nozzle? Oh, what happened there? Oh, does that show us? Oh, left trigger, rotate. There we go. That's better. The lights are done. Well, one of them. Two done. The grill. Right, that number plate's still looking a bit dirty. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think of some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grojan Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. Do we need to answer these? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, there's the bonnet done. I know we probably call some stuff different names in different parts of the world. Oh, we can rotate it that way as well. I'm moving left and right, so that's even better. Alright, let's get up here. Oh. So we don't need to move left and right. Hang on, how do I turn? Have I pressed something? Well, I don't know what I pressed, right? But it was rotating that instead of turning me, which was weird. Can't get these stubborn little stains off the window. We might need the stronger nozzle for some parts then. Right, let's get up there. Do the roof. We've earned $32. This was saying it was up to 150, but we're at 93%, 94. Got a little bit more to go. And we're nearly done with the first little job. $96. We're getting there. We're on still only on 32 quid though. But we're at 4 out of 5 stars, which is nearly complete. But what happened then? So you do that. That's weird. Cleaning. Oh, you get cleaning liquids as well. So we must have to do more stubborn stains at some point. So we've done 99%. Does it tell us where we're missing? The handle. There we go. Oh, we're still missing something. Round the window. So let's change the nozzle and get the more powerful one. Change stance. Yeah. Oh, you can lie down to do underneath. And A to jump. Yeah, we know that. Still shot. Oh, there's still dirt on the tyre down there. Anywhere else? Windscreen glass, it's saying. There we go, we've done it. 99%. There's a little bit there. Round this window. That's that one done. Round this window. We knew we'd left this bit. Still a percent short. Where are we? Right, this side looks good. Ah, there. We need to duck down to get into some of these places. We're going to have to lie down to get into some of these places, aren't we? You can't really see under. Job complete. Nice. Is this extraordinary dry is this the extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? I got your details from a friend Harper. I could really do with a hand at my place when you're free. Okay, open the tablet to continue. There we go. There's a little video of us doing our work. Our little blue PowerWash van. Got the colour right anyway. Van looks fantastic. I told you that'd be fine under the grime. I've pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me, so that should just help you get off the ground. Also, just met my neighbour over the fence, grumbling about his dirty backyard, and I told him to give you a shout. Looks like you got your first customer. Continue. Clean the back garden. 450. Well, we're not going to get that, are we? Hey Doc, I hope you like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks, who were both down to their last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden picks in the yard. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there. I don't want them still itching when I get back inside, so please do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. Let's start the job. Oh, so we can toggle the washer with the left one, showing the dirt with the right one. We can pick up and place objects, so we could have actually moved that step, possibly. Look, there's another one there. Let's see. We can pick it up. Oh, yeah. How do we drop it? Oh, dirt is everywhere there. There we go. We just drop it that way. Right, let's start with the little doghouse. Make the dog's house nice and clean. Funny enough, my first girlfriend, Lorraine Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. Right, we've probably got to get under there. Right, that's one side done. Maybe. Looks like it's still a bit of dirt on the little apex part. Got to give the dog a nice place to sleep first, haven't we? That driveway is nasty. Get right under the corners. Right. Good job we don't run out of water, you know. We have not earned a penny yet. There we go. The roof is done. And get the front done. Let's do his bowl too. There we go. Dog's bowl is complete. So we've earned 152 quid up to now. There we go. The door is done. So that is finished. Oh, look at that. We've got to do that massive fence and everything. Okay. So let's start with the fence, then we'll do this little section of floor there, and then we'll work our way around. Oh, look at the difference in colour. We are so good at our job. Right, the gate is looking pretty much done. Oh, there's some in the gap there that we missed. Do we need to do the top section as well? We might need the ladder for this. Right, that looks done. Maybe that little corner there. And then we'll get this corner done. There's a post done. Still, the gate hasn't lit up yet. I thought we would have missed a little bit there, but it doesn't look like we've got to do the actual top section. Right, I'm going to change the nozzle for a bigger one. Which is the button for that. What was the change nozzle? I don't know. We'll do it this way. We're going to do the big 40. Because the fence is kind of big. So we might get away with this one. Looks like you got to go over it a bit extra though. I don't like that one. Let's change that back to the 25. The 25 seems like a good middle ground. Obviously, the small nozzle seems to clean it a lot faster. But you've got to do more at a time. I can't go up and down in a straight line. So, for anyone who's played this game, does it have an ending? Or do you just keep going forever? I mean, there's probably only so many jobs loaded into the game, but how long is it? I reckon we could play this and complete it, do it all. But that might be... I don't know whether I'd do this on the main channel or not, as a full game, but if you would like to see it, let me know. I mean, I'd definitely consider it for my other channel, because my other channel is just all different games. It's not like any one genre or type of game. So up to now we had the long dark. I just finished editing that one today, so that'll probably have come out a week or two before this game does. So I'm having to plan ahead a little bit. We've got a bit of building work going on in the house and plus working and stuff. So I've got to plan ahead on what I'm doing. That's kind of why I'm doing these kind of games at the minute. Because I don't want to get too far ahead on some of the other games that I'm doing. Like Anno 1800 and things. Plus, it's nice to break things up a little bit at times. Right, so our fence is clean. Look at that, the difference in the colour. The house is alright. Oh, there's another section of fence over there. Right, let's see how... Oh, it's all dirty. It's all dirty. This one's going to take us a while, you know. Right, let's do this section of floor. Right, how did we change the nozzle around? We need to figure out how to change. I've done it before. Oh, that one. Oh, we can change it that way. Wow, that's well better. So we want that one, and that's the one I wanted to do. I know it tells me that all stuff like this in the options and stuff, right? But I forget. There we go. That section is done. Do this one, and then we'll start working on the stones. I remember back in the day when I used to play like Rainbow Six and like the Call of Duty multiplayer, and I used to play on a controller, right? And I was actually pretty decent on controller. And a couple of years of just playing with the keyboard and mouse and my controller, I just can't do the analog sticks anymore. I tried playing Zelda on the Switch, and I can't use them controllers at all. I bought a controller that looked like an Xbox controller, but it just didn't seem the same. There we go. We're getting there. 3 more stones to go, and this section should be done, I think. We're going to go over and do that other fence next on the far side. Just get this little section done so it looks like we've at least finished that part properly. I mean, is that done? It is, it is. Look at that. That corner of the garden is spotless. So let's go and do... Oh, yeah, let's go and do this. That floor is going to take ages. It's massive. Alright, the top section's done. This way seems a bit better than going up and down. It'd be nice if there was some chill music on in the background. I'm going to put some on the video. Because you don't need to just air the water all the time. It's going to sound like... It's going to make everyone need to pee. Right, that little post was done. Go up to this one. I missed a little thin row there, so we got to go back up again. There we go. I'm looking forward to trying House Flipper as well. You know, I don't know much about that game, but I just downloaded a load of games off the Xbox Game Pass. Now, I've done like a first look at The Evil Within, and it looks really good. So what I'm going to do with that one is I've just downloaded The Evil Within 1. So I'm going to go and play that one first, and we're going to play that on the Plays channel as well. Is that done? Let's just get the edge of the floor done so it doesn't get the fence dirty anymore. Well, how quick that comes up spotless. Look at the difference in colour. Yeah, we've hit a table and chairs. There we go. You'd think all this dirt would run down onto the floor, wouldn't you? But it just isn't. Right, there we go. That table's in our way a little bit. And then when we finish this little section of fence, we'll do that little part on the right there. Then we might do the table and chairs. And then we're going to go back over the other side, and we'll start cleaning off the other little pathway. Last little stubborn bits in the corner, what we couldn't reach. There we go. So that's that done. Look at that nice shiny fence. It looks brand new. So we'll do this one, and then we'll do the table there. And then I'm not looking forward to doing all that bottom part. Saying that, this top part must be the biggest bit. This should get you soaking wet because of all like the little grooves in it and stuff. It'll be all splashing back in your face. Right, I think I missed a little bit on that row. So I'm guessing as you get a bit further in, you're going to have more stubborn dirt and you're going to need different soaps and stuff to clean it off. That kind of makes sense anyway. Right, that's nearly done. We've missed something somewhere. Bits at the top. I'm guessing, right, that we're probably going to end up with loads of bits on these sides. Like that. Right, so is that... It doesn't look like there's any dirt left on this section here. Maybe a little bit there. Right, we'll do this piece because that might just be all classed as one. And then we'll see. Is that little bar at the top where it says trellis? Is that how much we've got left to do as the bar's going down? We might have to do both sides of this actually. There we go. We're nearly at the bottom anyway. That post is rotten still. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running a thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Yeah, we can do that. We're good at everything. Right, so the trellis is looking mostly... Oh, there's a big dirt patch up there. Right, so that kind of... There's a little bit there. And some there. It's hard to tell, isn't it, in places? Right, what about the back? Is that why it's not working? I guess so. Look, it's rotten. Oh, we might need that ladder. Let's go and get the stool. Pick up. We'll stick you right about there. We're kind of far away. I reckon this is it though. I think we have got to do both sides of it before. Oh, this is white on the side. I don't think it was on either. Might be too far away to get some of that bit over there. We'll see. We'll see. I might have just been going too quick. Maybe slow it down a little bit. Yeah, it still looks dirty over that edge. Because look, we're not reaching all the way down there. Oh no, we did. We finished that. And the post. Nice. Did we get the top section? There, the water running. Right, we move you to there. Put it right in the flower bed. And we'll go and clean this piece. I wasn't expecting to do both sides of this. I thought it was just going to be one and done. But it's alright. Well, that post didn't complete like the other ones did. Now it has. And that one too. So we're on $224 so far. And that one is complete. Right, we are going to go. What should we do first? Should we do... Let's save the path till last. We'll do the kids' bike, the kids' car first. Well, that's coming up like new. It's going to be no good inside when we're finished though. Toy car, plastic. Right, get all the inside of it. Never do this in real life. Don't want to put water inside your car. That the seat is filthy. It's not no more. I thought that would have just been all classed as one thing, not different sections, but we'll see what's left when we get round this side. That's it. It's all done. Right, so the car is finished. We got a lawnmower over there. Don't really want to do that either, but looks like it's a petrol one. Get the top section done. There we go. Should be nice and clean now. This little part there. Did we miss any? Or maybe this is all connected into a piece. It'd be nice for our summer dinners. I mean, it's not our house, is it? It's not going to be any good for us at all. Right, have to duck down there. Looks like we've got to clean underneath on this one. We're getting there though, we're getting there. A little bit on the back. Bit of water on the gas canister. Oh. Right, that's that. Can we fit down the gap there? A little bit in the corner, a bit on the base. And it looks like we're nearly done. Top section is done. It's got a little tiny bit left to go. There we go. Is that finished? Looks like there's still a little bit left. How we get under that little section there? Sprayed it over into the neighbour's gardens and we went right round the way, wrong way. Right, that's still saying there's a bit to go. Come round this side. It's still saying there's a bit missing there. Could it be the handle? Right, let's see. Dirt. Oh, it's on top. Right, that's that one done. Bit on the top. That's done. That looks all clean, doesn't it? Right. Oh, there's a birdhouse. Let's clean this. Hope there's no birds in there. Right, that's that side. We haven't got to get in there, have we? Like a proper pressure hose going right into the bird's house. A little bit on the back. It's a bit awkward to get to this piece. Right, just have to go around the other side. Do we need to go inside the hole? There's there. Right, where do we miss? Oh, there's loads left on this. Quite a lot on the base by the look of it as well. This garden will be flooded by the time we're finished with it. Right, there's still loads left on the birdhouse stand. Right, that did do that. Right, let's see if we can do the legs. Do we need the better nozzle for this? When I say better nozzle, I just mean like the more powerful one. Right, it looked like there was still some in that gap there. Just like that. Right, there's still quite a bit to go in this birdhouse. It's the bottom, isn't it? There's that bit done. Right, the top section of the birdhouse still needs work. Yeah, it does. It needs loads, doesn't it? Bit round the sides, a little bit on the roof. It's quite hard to aim with this section. A bit on the corners. This side, inside, yeah, we do need to go in there. Oh, we might need to get the step. Need to get the step. Still a little bit on the roof. There we go. The birdhouse is done. Right, change our nozzle back to... Is it the white one? The white one. No. The green one. Right, let's do the lawnmower. And then we've just got that. Oh, let's do the floor to this first. Since we're over here anyway. That coming up nice and clean. Nice and clean. Right, I've forgotten how to change the nozzle. What was the button? Not that one. Ah, there we go, there we go. I need like a little piece of paper in front of me when I'm playing these games, right? Just telling me what the buttons are. So I don't have to keep pausing it and stuff. Right, that's that side done. That side's more or less done. I'm just going to do this little bit there. And then this last, well, I say last section, we probably got to do a bit more on the back piece. But we're getting there. Did we get this corner? And we've got to do a little bit on this side. Alright. So that was saying that the trim wasn't completely done. So there is still a bit we've missed. Look, the trim has got a bit left over. Might be a bit of stubborn dirt or something. Or we might have just missed a piece, I don't know. We'll look, when we've done this bit, we'll have a little look what's left. Orange. You're going to love this garden when we're finished with it. Just going over a little bit of the trim just in case. The dirty footprints there. Patio is almost done. Might be a little bit underneath that barbecue that we got to do. Let's have a look. Oh, there's loads there. Right, that nozzle doesn't look like it's doing the job. This one does. It's getting them yellow stains up. Oh, so that's what it is on these bits as well. It's the yellow stains. See, this is where we should just use the smaller nozzle for stuff like this so we don't have to keep going over it all. There's loads of little sections all scattered about that we've got to go over again. Right, there we go. Our barbecue area is done. So, we've got a big swing. This is going to be a pain. I might leave that one to last. Let's do the floor over here. Get the floor out the way. Let's try the green one first, because this is a bit okay. It's funny how the path goes. I mean, there's no need for this little section going along, but I guess it's okay, isn't it? Just got a path leading to nowhere. If there was a gate at the end, it'd make more sense, but there's not. A little bit there, stubborn bit of dirt. Turn around and get this little section done, and that looks like this end is more or less finished. Oh, we got to do the side too. Gonna get dizzy. The noise when we're going up and down is mad. Is it when we get to different parts, or is it just the noise of it going up and down? I don't know. Well, that's not actually working. We need a stronger one for this one. Just a little bit there. It's good that we can actually see the dirt when it does that for us. Did I just see a bit over to the left? No, I thought I seen an orange flash on the left, but didn't. Right, so the stairs are getting smaller. It'll be a little bit quicker as we go along. Let's turn the nozzle around and go sideways. Just like this. Down under the corners. We might have to lie down to get underneath them bits. I don't actually know if we will though. We'll find that out later, I guess. Oh, there's still some down the bottom as well. Yeah, look, there's gaps underneath there that we can't see, so we'll have to lie down and do underneath like this. We do proper jobs, us. No little half jobs or anything. There we go, that part is complete. What's that called? Retain a wall. I don't know whether we can get under this section here, so we might have to leave that. There we go, that wall's done. Let's get this little set of bricks finished. So if we've done this as like a series, like the very first mission is really short, but then this one's kind of long. So maybe it'd be like a one every episode kind of thing. Oh, we got a pool to clean now too. Nice. Right, what do we want to do first? Let's do the stairs. Because I reckon this is going to take us another 10 minutes or so. Just to get this done. And that'll put it down to about a 40-45 minute episode. Which, I don't know whether that's too long to watch or not. Depends on the game, doesn't it? If a game is keeping people entertained, then you can go for hours. But if people get bored, then they won't. There you go, that's that one. That's that one. Fell off the stairs. Oh, so there's loads of little different sections here. That's that done. That's that one. Try and get down these sides, have we? Yeah, we do. Don't make it easy, do they? Right, that's that. So we're on this step. Let's do that underneath part first. Try and get closer. There we go. Oh, we've done both of them at once. Nice. Down the side. This little section. And then that path goes quite far around. But if we get that out the way, that's a big chunk of it done. Right, that must be part of the main floor. So that's why that isn't complete. Love to just throw some soap down and just bubble it all up and then just spray the soap off. Right, that's that section done. Okay, so I've just noticed if I press the start button, it tells us what we've earned. We've done 6 step edges out of 6. That's all. That was $12. Stepping stones, step walls, that's clean. The swing sofa, the chains, the cushions, the frame. So there's loads of stuff left to do. That said a trolley as well. So was that the? I don't actually see what the trolley was. But first things first, let's get this floor out the way. We've got to do that pond as well. So we're going to finish this top section, then we're going to go down and do the bottom. I kind of want to do the edges first, just so it looks nice. I reckon we might have... Oh no, we're done, we're done. Kind of feels like you're getting more done when you're doing it like this, rather than just standing back and forwards on the little same spot. Well, we're going to do this step, this edge too. Hey Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. Everyone needs our help. This one goes all the way around actually. Look at that. Can we change this around and we'll go like this. Turn it back a little bit more. We'll do it like this. Guess we... Oh, look at that as well. Let's get this out of the way. Because this is all kind of part of the floor above. Oh, what are we standing on there? We just went up. Well, that one was quick. Am I going too slow when I'm doing these walls? Like, we could probably just go quicker like this. But there's some stubborn stains there, the little yellow ones. Comes off great with this little hose though. Straight through his little flower bed. Right, where's the dirt? Some there. That's still kind of green, that, isn't it? But it looks like that's okay. That's the colour it is. Right, that's that done. That top wall section is done. Right, we'll go up and we'll carry on doing this section of floor. Right, I'm going to do what I was doing before. We're going to turn that round that way. And we're going to come along like this. Definitely going to be a water shortage when we finish. How would you let the garden get this bad? I say that. I'm not a garden person. Nearly fell in the pond. Has the pond got any water in? It hasn't. Bought himself a nice little house though. I mean, we don't know what it looks like on the inside, but the outside's definitely quite nice. But look, you wouldn't have even known how nice this was. Look at the footprints. Some dirty work shoes there. Alright. It feels like it's taken forever, but we are getting somewhere. Look. Look at that. We've done all this section. Look at the difference. The difference is huge. If we do it this way, we can actually see where we're going, can't we? And see how much is left. I don't know whether that's good or bad. We missed a little bit there and a bit there. So we just finished something. I don't know what that was. That might have been that bit of trim. There might have been a little bit that we'd have missed earlier on. If we do this like this, we'll probably have loads of little bits that we missed somewhere. Let's just do a little bit around this edge. It's like when you're painting and you're doing the edges, and then you've only got the middle and you can do the middle a bit quicker. Like you're using your roller, so we might be able to go out to a bigger hose. Do you know what, I might just try it anyway. This doesn't feel like it cleans though. I mean, it obviously is, but look, we go across like that and there's loads left over. So it's bigger, but it does less, if that makes sense. Change it back to the green one. The green one's alright. It's not perfect, but it does okay. Oh, we've got to do all the table and chairs too. I forgot about them. This will do some of the floor as well where we miss. So, two birds, one stone, I guess. So that garden chair is nearly done. We're just going to have to get to the awkward bits like underneath maybe. There we go, that one's done. So we're already at like 45 minutes in and this has still got loads to go. But we might as well get this bit of floor out the way too while we're here. Kind of feel like we should have just done the table and chairs first at the beginning before, like when we done the fences. So we can see loads of bits of floor where we're missing because we're doing other stuff. But we're nearly done on this end and then we've only got that little section to do there. So that's kind of good. Right, that chair has got to be nearly done. There we go. Little bits of dirt under there. Get a big chunk of this table done while we're here. I reckon we've got to do underneath as well. Looks like the top is pretty much done. The parasol is a mess. It'd be funny if like you wrecked stuff if you used too strong of a wash. Like a powerful power wash on this would probably tear through it a little bit, but I don't want to fail it. I don't want to fail the jobs. This is awkward, this piece. Getting hard to see where we've done though. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That one was what I meant to do. Right, there's still some more bits under there. A little bit on the pipe. There we go. That's done. Right, we've probably got to get the ladder and come up the top. You stick you there, and we'll jump up. Wonder if we can actually jump up there and stand on it. Oh, there's kind of like a roof, a roof in the way. Right, you can see all the neighbours' gardens as we're jumping around on his table and chairs. Oh, we can actually get up. I don't know whether... Yeah, we do have to do this. Nearly there. Pretty much the last section, plus a few edges and stuff. I reckon it's going to be... Oh no, that's done. Nice. So I've got this chair. Don't know whether this would have been easier on keyboard and mouse, but I'm using the controller just to get used to it a little bit more, because I want to start playing some other games that are obviously easier with the controller. Like I used to love playing games like Forza and stuff like that, which I haven't played for ages. I'd be rubbish at it now. But they're not too easy with a keyboard and mouse, so I want to get back into it, controller a little bit again. Sometimes when playing games like Warzone, it's like the controller players sometimes feel like they've got loads of an advantage because of the aim assist and stuff. Don't know whether they do or not, because you can move faster with the keyboard and mouse, can't you? But it's... my aim is shocking. Shocking. Right, this floor hasn't got far to go. Doing terrible, yeah. So our little power wash business is starting off really well. We've had our first client who's going to be... Oh, is this the Dare Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shore, as there is an alleged dare problem at the local playground. Okay, well we can do that as well. So my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy like a toffee pie on wheels. What are you telling us that for? Right, let's get the green one out. That other one's taking too long to get round the gaps. So we get this little section done there. We've only got that part behind the chairs left to do. I wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it. You weirdo. Unfortunately, it's sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. We got some strange friends in this part, haven't we? Right, that is not cleaned them corners at all. That's still not doing it. That is just better. I wonder how many new nozzles you can get. How much extra goes onto the game. Will I find out? Who knows? Right, let's grab you. Stick you out the way. We don't need you there anymore. I'll be glad when this little section is done, you know. I mean, that swing is going to be a pain, but the shed and the lawnmower shouldn't be too bad. And the pool, it might be a bit of a pain as well, but we'll have it all spotless. So this is looking nice up here. This is looking really nice. I had no idea it was going to take me this long to clean a garden though. In hindsight, it's a lot quicker than it would be in real life, because this isn't what you'd do. Is it? There's loads of stuff that we've jet washed that you really shouldn't. Right, there's a little bit over there. I'm guessing that there's some bits on these edges like that. That actually looks like we've done all this section. Get the green one back out. Oh, look at that, it's nearly done. So pleased with myself when this is done. Just because it took us ages. Oh, yes, nice, that's that. So let's get this pool done and out the way. And then we've only got the last few bits in the bottom of the garden to do. So the pond wall is done. This section won't take long. Unless we've got to get underneath them bits, I don't know. There's actually a lot left to do in that pond wall section. Let's get this out the way. Get my angle right on the analog stick. Oh, we've got a little patio area there as well that we've got to do, a little border. Where's that go? That's only small, we'll get that out the way while we're here. It's like in real life, isn't it? When you're doing jobs, doing these little bits is fine. It's when you start doing the big bits and you're like, oh, I can't be bothered doing that. So pond liner, pond wall. So this is all part of the pond wall, so that's probably why it was saying that there was loads left to do. It's coming up like a dream. So the pond rim isn't kind of done yet. So what are we missing on that? It's a little bit missing on the pond rim, but I can't see any orange bits. I don't know, we'll come back to that. When there's nothing else flashing orange, be better. Oh, what did we finish then? Was that the rim? Not actually sure this is counting anything. Gotta lie down in the pond, get the underneath part of the wall done. We're not high enough. We're too high. Or low, whatever the word is. Made me sound so stupid there. But there's loads of sections that we can't seem to reach. Like there's a bit there. Ah, we got it, we got it, we got it. Okay, so I'm thinking that we need a stronger jet wash for some of this section. But we'll get this little bit out the way first, and then we'll see what's left over. So we're on the green one, we can go to yellow. There we go, the yellow one gets rid of all them bits. It's loads, isn't it? Loads that we missed. It's like we've got to do it all again, nearly. Do it right the first time. Spend more time with the proper hose. And we won't have to go over it all again. Lesson learned. So all these little gaps that are awkward to get into though. I knew the pool was going to be a bit of a pain, but I didn't think it was going to be this much of a pain. Right, that's them gaps done. That's why I was saying there was loads left on the pond wall, isn't it? Because we've missed loads of bits. It's like we haven't even touched this section. Okay, so the bottom of the pool is looking good. I thought that was stones. I didn't realise that it was actually dirt. But it's looking nicer now. Looking much nicer. Our pond wall is actually nearly done. And the liner is nearly done as well. Just the last little section there, I think. Maybe a few little bits here and there. There's some there. Right, there's a little tiny bit on the pond liner. Is that classed as the wall or the liner? Oh look, we've got to get underneath these. There we go, that's done. That's done, nice. So, is that whole... There's still a bit on this liner to do. Yeah, it's the little bottom parts. We've got to go in and lie down and get under the bottom. There we go, that's that done. I think that's everything. We're at 461 quid now, you know. We're doing really well. Right, that car's done. Let's go and do... We've done all this section. Let's get the lawnmower clean. And then the shed. And then we'll just finish off with that thing. And that will be us done for the day. There you go. It's coming up dead clean. I mean, whether it ever works again is a different story, but... Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. Can't wait for them to get out here. It's really nice. Is this actually getting clean? It is. There's just loads of little bits on it. Like underneath the handles and stuff. Right, that's that. That's the handle done anyway. The lawnmower engine. Still got a bit to go. That's done. And that's done. Now I think that's all of the lawnmower. Let's get this shed out the way. What's that? Hanging planter. Can get you done really quick. There we go. That's that. Shed door. Is nearly done. There we go. Decoration done. Loads of little sections on this, isn't it? Better. I like it when there's loads of little bits. Don't know what thing then. Shed roof thing. I weren't the roof, was it? It was just a little section. Right, that's most of that bit done. Oh, that was another shed decoration there. Oh, we're walking up the lawnmower. Get down. Right, let's get the window done. Let's hope there's no leaks. Clever little game this, isn't it? It's like really therapeutic. Right, the window is done. We got another planter. It's done. Let's get this section of the roof and things out the way. This is only showing... Is there a wall in the way there? There is. Right, let's jump up there. Reckon it can take our weight? Well, now, I wonder if you can escape the garden. What happens if you jump out? So the shed roof is half done. Right, Might be a bit quicker if we turn the nozzle this way. Get more area in one go. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't feel any faster, to be honest. Don't want to fall off. Don't want to break our leg on the first day on the job. So this is saying that the shed roof isn't kind of done yet, right? But makes sense because there's probably more frames and stuff to do on the edges. But that is more or less up here done. Still a few little bits though. It's like the little orange flashes are never ending. Right, some around the edges there. Right, that's that side. The turning left to right is slow. Right, there's a bit on the corners. Right, let's get down and do the rest of the side. Okay, bottom is done. It's not a bad little shed either, is it? Wouldn't fit a lot in it. Maybe a lawnmower, which he's choosing to leave outside anyway. I mean, if you let your garden get like this, that shed's going to be full of rubbish, isn't it? So, this is all classed as a shed, so... yeah, this is all classed as a shed, so it's all one piece. But that section is roof, which is nearly complete. We just got to get that other side done and we should be done. And then we just got the hanging chair, the swinging chair. And our first day on the real job, because our first job was just to fix our own van, wasn't it? And then our real job day is this one. This is where we're proving our worth as a power washer. Can we do it for a living? I mean, my hands are killing, but that's a different story. When you're not used to like doing something like... when I first started using keyboard and mouse, my hands used to ache from holding the mouse. But now, they ache from holding the trigger down and using the thumbsticks and gripping the pad. Whereas they never used to. So that is nearly finished on this section. It's awkward because there's a bush in the way behind me, so I can't get my angles to go straight up and straight down, or left and right, because I'm on a funny angle. Let's get under there. And under this side. There we go. So that was the roof done, was it? It was. Nice. Another little thing there, a little hanging basket, a window, and then just a bit of wall, and that should be finished. Let's get the basket out the way while we're on this side. We're missing something. There we go. A little section above the wall. Probably going to have to go underneath and shoot underneath that anyway, so that's not too big an issue doing that little top section. So we'll probably get it all at once. Well, that just kind of completed the bit for us. We're at 90% on this map anyway. There we go. Still 90%. Right, so that looks like that's... oh, the foundation. No, that's done. Right, so this looks like, hopefully, the last piece of our job. Let's do the underneath first. I'll get the roof out of the way. The underneath part of the roof and the top part. So if we can get any of the bits that we missed on the other side. Still loads of the roof to do though. Oops, did I close the button? Loads of bits of the roof that we missed. The chains will be nice and easy. Okay, so this has probably got a lot on the top to take away. We might need the ladder to go and do the last bits up there. Sounds like there's water running. Right, so there's still quite a bit of the roof there to do. So it's probably bits like these sections that we missed. Oh, what happened then? Weird. Oh yeah, look at all that over there. Still a fair bit to go. I wonder if any other bits are classed as the roof. Oh yeah, we've got to do loads of this side. Oh, we nearly made that big jump up. Can we do it? Go on, jump up one more time. Oh no, we fell. We can't make that. We might have to get that step ladder. It's so close though. Oh, what if we stand on the car? Got some jump on us. No. No, not quite. Right, let's get the rest of it done and then we'll bring the ladder over and finish the last section. I reckon with the ladder we can probably make the jump up. Does make you get every little nook and cranny, doesn't it? So the frame is half done. Did we do that side? We didn't. Still sections of the roof there that we missed. It's hard to get into them corners though. Right, the chains should be nice and easy. And then the actual sofa, I'm not expecting to be that bad because it's not that big. Right, let's get around this side. Right, that chain is done. I'd like to think we're probably going to get most of the chain done just by doing the frame. And then the last inside pieces should be there. There we go. So what's left? We got the roof. Is that 2 sections of roof? Multi-purpose. I don't know. We'll finish what we got to finish after we finish the sofa. Hope this is waterproof because otherwise it's going to be ruined. Imagine your stuff came up this clean this quick. Right, so the sofa is over half done already and we've only just started this. I thought this was going to take ages. I think the awkward part on this one is the frame. Just a bit at the side and the back and we are done. We're at 97% for the whole thing though, so that is really good. Sutton just finished, what was that? I don't know. Sofa cushions. We must have just done 2 cushions. Still only 97% though. Got a bit to go. Probably got to do underneath this. With all the dirt's been dripping out the bottom. %. Here we go. That's done. So what's left? There's loads in the roof. It's all under these parts, isn't it? Oh, that was a bit of a speedy move back. Actually, it looks like there's quite a bit of this. Oh, we never finished that chain either. There we go, we've done that. We might have to have a look on the tablet in a minute to see if there's anything we've missed. Because there must be. Oh yeah, we needed the ladder, didn't we? Grab you. Grab you. Look at all that. How much we missed there? Thought we would have been at least like 99% now. There we go. So we are missing something. Let's have a look. Open the tablet. That's not what I wanted. What are we missing? The swing sofa is clean. Alright. Oh, the swing sofa cushions were missing a little bit of that. And the control panel for what? Don't know. There's a control panel somewhere. And the swing cushions. Oh, there's a pathway there too. But that's not where I want to go. Is that saying that the swing sofa cushion is not done, isn't it? So 94% is a control panel. Fence posts are 99%. And the cushions are 98%. But nothing's showing up orange on this, so... There it is, there it is. There we go. So we got to do this little section here. We've made loads of money though, we've made 500 quid already. Right, that's that. And there was a control panel. For what? I don't remember seeing a control panel. It's got to be part of the barbecue, maybe? It's not the bird cage. Oh, this. Yeah, look. There we go. Next up. 48% of the garden table. Ah. Fence posts and fence tops. Fence tops, okay. We're going to need the ladder. Right, can we reach this from up here? Not actually seeing any dirt on any of these. But the garden table, I get where we're missing. Look at that, it's filthy underneath. Nearly done. It says, got loads to do. And we might have to go around the other side and do a little bit. Makes you think on how much of it needs cleaning, doesn't it? So we're still at 99%. Fence post and fence tops. Right. Which fence post though? Oh. Is that classed as the fence tops? Yeah, there we go. So we got a post to do. A little bit of a post. Now I'm going to guess it's going to be one of these first ones because... Right, so we're going to need that ladder. It's too high. We not put this down on the floor there? There we go. We jump up on that. There we go. I see in the orange bits then. There we go, and our job is complete. Hey Doc, Callie here, I've got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow. When can you fit it in? Look at that. There's a little video of us. That is the order, we've done it all as well. That's kind of cool. Look, the yard looks fantastic. There are a couple of budding mountaineers already clambering over that rock garden and I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job, and if I hear of anyone in need, I'll send them your way. So that is where we are going to finish off. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Really does mean a lot. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, if you are enjoying them, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the episodes, hit the thumbs up. Pop some comments down below. Let us know what you think. I want to say a big thank you to all the people who signed up on the Patreon and joined as members. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much for all the support. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.